Hello, hi, how's everyone doing? Gonna give this another 10-15 seconds to see if anyone else comes online. And if I am vertical going in the wrong direction, you guys, I think I have my camera going the wrong direction, guys. But I'm going to keep going, and if you guys see, if this doesn't look right, please let me know and I'll adjust. I'm talking about time management. The top tips, this is part 4 of 6 that we'll be discussing. There are 4 different tips to talk about tonight that I think would be really helpful. The first one is to take things one step at a time. And the second one is to upgrade your skills. The third one is to leverage what talents you already have. The fourth one is identifying your limitations and resolving them. So basically, going back to the first one, taking things one step at a time. This has to do with your long-range path. Not your day-to-day, minute-by-minute things. And because it's easy to lose sight of where we're going. In the book called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, he talks about looking at, like he once went on going across a desert, the Sahara Desert, at the widest point. It was very dangerous to cross over, so what some people had done, they had taken some 55-gallon oil drums, painted them black, and then put them every so many miles, basically about as far as you could see across the horizon. So that when people drove across the desert, they would just have to focus on that next barrel so they wouldn't get lost. And that's kind of what we need to do, is just focus on that next barrel up ahead. Because I think it gets overwhelming. If there's something really big and huge, we can get kind of overwhelmed with all the details. And another example might be if you're going, say, up and down the East Coast of the U.S., you might start out at Florida and you're trying to get to New York City. Well, you've got to go through the Carolinas, then Virginia, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia before you get to New York. And those are all stepping stones instead of, oh my gosh, how am I going to get from Florida to New York? It's a long road. So, we just need to take things one step at a time. So the second thing is upgrading your skills, and this will really help you in your productivity because, sometimes if you don't really know what you're, not only not knowing what you're doing slows you down, but it will also slow you down from getting started with your procrastination. I think sometimes procrastination doesn't necessarily mean you're being lazy, but it's maybe you're just not sure about how to go about things, so it's just easier to put it off when you don't know. But a lot of times we can go out and get training, like if you are trying to do a spreadsheet, you want to do some fancy tables, there are YouTube videos that'll teach you how to do it. Public speaking, that's hard to get started with, but there's training, Toastmasters, all kinds of things you can do. Things around your house, you can take trainings, you can go down to the local hardware store and take classes. And again, like I say, YouTube videos, you can find anything. So, going on to the third thing, leveraging your talents. That's where if you can kind of look over the course of your life and you can see some areas where it was just so easy for you to do, and other things, but other people, they struggled with it. Well, maybe that's something that's like your unique gift and your unique talent, and just dive into that. Just pour your whole heart into it and just get even better with it, and that's going to keep you really productive. And it would be fun too. So that was the third thing. The fourth thing is identifying some of your limitations, where you have to look at what's holding you back from achieving your goals. And then Brian Tracy, again, he talks about what, ask ourselves, what's stopping me? What's in me that's keeping me? Thank you. I was wondering about that, Paul. Appreciate it. Excuse me. Because all the printing was showing up differently than what it normally does, but okay, thanks. Thank you. It's still a little crooked, but anyway, so your limitations of what's in me that's holding me back. Maybe I'm afraid to put everything I need to put into it. Maybe it may take time away from other things I'm doing, and maybe these people might get upset with me. Maybe I'm volunteering too much, and I need to take time away from that to work on what I need to work on. So check into some other alternatives. And, maybe you need more information. Like, I know where I work, sometimes I need information from other departments to pull in and create reports and things. And sometimes they're not around, and I have to kind of chase them down. And sometimes that slows me down. And, or, they may not want to talk, but they don't like talking to people. So, there could be walls, and you kind of have to push past those things. And another example might be you want to get up earlier in the mornings. Well, but then maybe at night we have habits. I've got some habits, my late night doing things, or maybe watching a TV show that maybe we could do without. It's a rerun. But so, those kinds of things that, we can look at within ourselves of what we're doing that we can change. So I think, we'll all feel better when we can get rid of some of these roadblocks. It gets rid of our frustrations that, we know we need to do something, but it's, we're kind of stuck there. So anyway, I hope that helps. If you have any more comments, put them when I load the video. And again, I apologize about the camera. I appreciate you guys watching and hope this all helps out. So thank you very much. I'll talk to you later.